here we have the lag spike there. Have a Mitsubishi. Is it the GT? I can never remember. Is it the GTO in this game or is it the 3000? Okay, GTO. We have the 1997 Mitsubishi GTO. I hate that it's dark out because this livery looks really cool in the day, but whatever. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this around the Horizon Mexico circuit, show you guys what it could do, and then we'll take it in for the build and tune. So essentially what this is a road car. I kind of built it to where its intent purpose is that it could be used for like standard road races or street scene stuff. So we're gonna take it a few laps here. I want you guys to pay attention to how it handles, how it accelerates out of the corners, stuff like that. Just so you guys can see kind of how it behaves and drives, and decide from that whether you want to proceed with the build and stuff. Proceed with the build, and if you want to do it. I'm gonna say right now that I did have to engine swap this car because that's user error right there. Click that way. I did have to engine swap the car because I wanted to keep the stock engine in it, because the only engine swaps are the V10 that's in here or a V8. So I kind of wanted to keep the stock engine, but it wasn't really cutting it. Handles great, brakes nice. It's got a pretty decent acceleration on it. And honestly, I don't hate the V10 sound on this car as much as I thought I would. Okay, that's me right there. I probably should have braked a little earlier. But sometimes when you engine swap cars, like the sounds don't really fit the car. Like some of the people that V12 swap everything, like you have Lamborghini V12s and Mustangs, and it just sounds weird. Like this, it doesn't sound like, of course it's not completely fitting, but it's not as weird as. Okay, stop. These people need to stop spamming that. Alright, where was I? Jesus, if only I had one that said shut up. Do I have one? No. Yeah, so anyway, where I think is, oh yeah, the V10 sound, it's not as weird on this car as I thought it was. I think that's what I was saying. I don't even remember, to be honest. Oh my god. Those guys need to shut up. That was intentional. That drift was intentional. I want to let you know that right now. So I guess what, that's 3 laps now. I'm going to take it over into the festival and give you guys a build and tune. Now we can look at my cool livery now that we're inside. That's cool. At least I think so. I think it's cool. I don't know about you guys. I think I published it also if you want that. Let's look. Okay, yeah, I did. Oh wow. Dang, people are already downloading it? Wow, 35 downloads. So, when I go through here like this, oh, that's a private livery? Can I even show that? I must have used something else. This one doesn't give me that option, so probably use like a locked something. Oh, on these I do remember now. So what I'm wondering is, let me find one that's... So there's something weird here. Number of downloads 6, number of uses 5, but over here it says downloads 0. Which has me wondering if which one's inaccurate. If it's this one here that says 0 and 0, or 35. That's a question for later though. Anyway, I'm gonna give you guys the share code for it if you would like it. And my brain is just going all crazy right now. Get off my screen. In my defense, I know it's a goofy ass username, but I was like 8. Okay, so the 35 is accurate. So if I want accurate numbers on the downloads, I need to search up my username. Anyway, the share code is 357-535-167. One more time, the share code for the design is 357-535-167. Now let's get into this build. So, as you guys heard earlier, 4.8 liter V12. Or, I mean 10. Because we were talking about V12s earlier and that they sound weird on some cars. The V10. All-wheel drive, which is stock. And twin turbo. That's why I chose this car, because it's stock all-wheel drive and it has 4-wheel steering. For the aero, you guys do what you want. I chose the stock front bumper. I wanted to keep that like still very like Mitsubishi type look to it. I didn't really like any of the wings either, so I just went with the stock. Same goes for the rear bumper. This one doesn't look bad. Same goes for that one, but it just wasn't like what I was looking for in this car as far as what I wanted to do with it, so I just kept it stock. I did change the side skirts. All of the side skirts on here look pretty nice. I actually come to think that I kind of like this one better than the one I used, but it is what it is, you know. And of course, the vented hood. Gotta have the vented hood. For the tires, I want to use the slick race tire compound. 265mm in the front and the back. For the wheels, you can do what you want. Same goes for the aero. If you guys want to put on a different spoiler or whatever, go for it. But for the wheels, I put on the American Racing VF 300s. I thought they looked cool. Keep your wheel size stock here on the 18s. Max track width in the back and front. Race clutch. Race 7-speed transmission. Race driveline. Race differential. Race brakes. Race suspension. Race front anti-roll bars. Race rear anti-roll bars. No roll cage. And race weight reduction. Moving over to the engine, we have a race intake, race fuel system, race ignition, race valves, race cam, race exhaust, race engine block, street twin turbo, because I did, like I've been saying in the past few videos, I don't know about you guys, but I would rather have a car that's higher up in S1 than low S2. And this is because if you're high in S1, you're going to be able to win a lot more S1 races. I swear if you're in S2, if you're racing online, and everybody's going to have like top at S2 class, or like really high S2 class cars, you're not going to be able to keep up. So I'd rather have like a higher S1 car. So I did keep this down in there. So race intercooler, and finally race flywheel. And I think oh man, I ate lunch earlier. My stomach is not happy with me, but I'm gonna take a drink of water and we'll get into this tune. Guys, gotta stay hydrated. Okay, for the tires, in the front you want 23 psi, in the rear you want 20. For gearing, 2.20 final drive, the rest remains stock. Alignment for the camber, the front you want negative 3.0, and the rear you want negative 2.0. For the toe you want positive 1.0 out, in the rear you want negative 1.8 in. The front caster angle of 5.6. For your anti-roll bars, you want 25 in the front, 15 in the rear. For the springs, you want 487.5 in the front, 362.4 in the rear, with a ride height of 4.9 front and back. For your damping, the rebound, you want 8.3 in the front, 8.8 in the rear. And for the bump, you want 3.2 in the front, 3.8 in the rear. Aero, if you have it, because I said you can do whatever you want as far as aero, but if you got it, leave it stock. Braking, for the balance you want 45% towards the rear, and the pressure you want 50%. For the differential, you want in the front you want 31 acceleration, 23 deceleration. In the rear, you want 65 acceleration, 52 deceleration, with a center balance of 68% towards the rear. Man, it's a mouthful. Anyway, oh, it's daytime. You guys can see the livery. Stop honking. Get out of my way so I can show everybody this cool livery. That guy just popped a mean wheelie. Like a gravedigger livery on that thing. Either way, that's cool. Kinda wanna see what livery he's got on there. Now here's our livery that we got on here. Looks very nice. Look at this guy in the Koenigsegg. I'm not drag racing, you guys. He's in a Jesko and that dude's in a Diablo GT. I'm gonna chase down the dude that popped that wheelie. I wanna see if that was a gravedigger livery on his car. Is that him? Yeah, it is. It is! I picked that out like from a decent distance. That's pretty cool. So anyway, we're gonna end off today's video with some donuts, as we always do. And with that, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next one, and that is all for me today.